Hi there. This is week 3 of Small Steps to Fitness, Weight Loss for Life. And today we were going to do the weight training workout that I promised. So you're going to grab your 3-pound dumbbells. I'm going to do the weight training routine at the beginning of the video, and then I'll do the discussion after. It should be easy. I'm going to do 12 repetitions. And you're going to stop each exercise when you've tired the muscle. So this first week, just try to feel if you're going to be straining on the next repetition. Just stop and wait for me to go to finish the 12, and then we'll go on to the next exercise. Okay? So so if you do everything easy with the 3 pounds, next time you'll be using the 5 pound, and I'll explain that more after. If you have any pain at all, stop the workout, and please make sure you have whatever medical clearance you need. Okay, so grab your 3-pound dumbbells. And you might want to, after this time, get a music playlist together so that it'll make the workout more fun. Okay, our overhead press. We're going to lift for 2 seconds and lower for 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Bicep curls. Okay, lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Tricep extensions. You can use either 1 dumbbell or 2 for this. Lift our elbows up by our ears, and then lift 1 and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Make sure you're using your muscles to lower, not just gravity, okay? These are our rows. We're going to lunge a little bit forward, hold the dumbbells out, and pull back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we're going to go down to the floor and do our chest presses. Make sure I'm on the camera here. Okay, barely. All right, 1, elbows out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, set the weights down. We're going to do crunches. I think I should be further this way so you can see me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And we're going to do the obliques, so we'll come up to each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, back up. We're going to do our squats. This just involves sitting back. We're holding our dumbbells. We just sit back like we're sitting in a chair and coming up. We don't want our knees to go over our toes. 2, 3, 4. Let me turn to the side. 5, 6, 7, 8. You don't have to turn. 9. I was just trying to show you the movement. 10, 12, 11, 12. Good counting. Okay, and our last exercise is calf raises. We're just going to come up and sink down. 1, 2, 3. You can also do this on a stair. You want to hold on to something if you want to go lower. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That's it. All right. Grab my glasses. Okay. So that's the basic workout. And like I said, you can do that to your own music. You generally want to leave a day in between weight workouts. There are people that do them once a week. There are people that do them every day, and just about anything in between. What I recommend would be 3 times a week with a day in between. Okay? So why do we want to do strength training? Of course, for most of us, the reason is vanity. We are hoping to get a healthy shape. We want to look great in our bathing suit. And if we do lose weight, when we lose weight, we want the skin to be smooth, not hanging down with loose skin. So building muscle under that skin is going to help give you that healthy shape. But the more medical answer is that muscle is much healthier tissue. So it's going to help us go into older age being much more metabolically healthy, as well as more able to do the activities that we want. Let's see. It increases our metabolism. Protects our joints. That's really important. And that's one of the reasons that we do this gradual workout instead of like a Biggest Loser style workout where you, show up very overweight and then work out all day long and only eat a few calories. That's actually kind of dangerous because if you have not been working out, your muscles and joints are going to be very prone to injury. So we're going to start very slowly and gradually and build as our lives go on. And I want to encourage you to do this program for 12 weeks, even though I know it's a 5-week class. So 12 weeks and then, who knows, move on from there. Okay. So our bodies are use it or lose it. And our biological age is also determined by how much muscle we have and how we use it. So it's anti-aging. There's also emotional benefits to strength training because you are stronger, you're going to feel more equipped to handle. You're going to feel more emotionally stronger. And there's also benefits of our, I don't know if it's endorphins or what, but you will feel a mood boost from doing strength training as well. Okay, I discussed that. There's really no shortcuts. You know, The Biggest Loser didn't really end up working that well. A lot of the people gained the weight back, and some of the ones they tested also ended up having a slower metabolism than before they even did The Biggest Loser. So we're going to just work up slowly and gradually. I want to tell you a little bit about my background and why I'm such a proponent of strength training, especially for women, but for men and women. And I was introduced to strength training actually in 1977. I had a couple of roommates that did it, and they were a little unusual. So we all thought that was very strange that women didn't use weights. But a couple years later, I was at Penn State, and somebody built a really nice Nautilus studio, and that was 1979. And a friend of mine invited me there. We had a tour, we tried it out, and I was pretty impressed, and I liked it. And so my mind changed about women's strength training. It was made for men and women, and it was, in those days, we wore the Jane Fonda leotards and the tights with their little feet cut out, and sometimes we wore leg warmers as well. So it just was when the tide turned a little bit for it being thought as okay for women to use weights. And I found that if I ever put on a little bit of weight, where my friends would go do low-calorie diets, I would always find a way to do weight training. So in 1999, I became a personal trainer. I had done a certificate basically through the mail. I had studied, taken the test, and had to do a video of the different exercises, training someone, and passed the test, but I didn't have a lot of hands-on experience. So I volunteered at the Concord YMCA. They put me through their strength training instructor class, and then I was very, very thoroughly trained before I was allowed to do orientations for people and show them how to use the Nautilus equipment. So the YMCA has been a big proponent of the 8 to 12 repetitions, working up gradually. In fact, the Nautilus machines that I believe they got some new ones at that time that instead of being able to move up 10 pounds at a time, they had individual 1 pound weights that you could actually move them up more slowly. So that's really where I got ingrained with the 8 to 12 reps and the gradual muscle building. And I think it holds up. A lot of places have gotten rid of the Nautilus and replaced them with newer machines, but the principles are still the same. At the same time, I taught a local class, and I just had an open space. It was an old auditorium. So I wanted to teach the same, I wanted the students to get the same benefit, but we didn't have gym equipment. So I just came up with the dumbbell routine to take the place of each of the Nautilus machines, so that we were working up each muscle gradually and using pretty much the same principles. So in our class, we did a 10-minute warm-up with to music, and we did about 20 minutes of cardio using easy dance routines, kind of like an easy jazzercise class. And then we did our weight routine that I just showed you, and then a stretch and cool down. And it was a very effective class. We did it 2 or 3 times a week. So I think I've covered everything. If you have any questions, I think I mentioned before, I'm at Off of the Couch on Twitter. That would be a place you could reach me. I try to check it daily, or through my blog, there's a contact me form. Yeah, so if you have any questions, please reach out. And next week we'll talk about cardio. Have a great week.